got my phone. So if you want to start, Dr. K.
Hello, my name is Dr. Pyman, here with Marty Staydown, Isaiah, Javante, Kaylee Devine, Arianel, and Terrence, conducting James Hermon interview. So what's going to happen, James, is we're going to read you 3 sets of rules. Those rules will be your HP, your MD, and your RP rules, after which we'll ask you if you have any questions. Make sure you understand those rules. After we have confirmed that you understand those rules, we're going to go ahead and ask you a series of 10 questions. You answer them to the best of your abilities. But first, can I get you to throw up all those macros for me so I can verify those for you?
No problem.
Okay, they look good. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start you out with those HP rules. Those HP rules are as follows. Do not resuscitate patients on any street surrounding a hospital, army base, and PvP territories. Those are those blue highlights, or on the map they are those orange gun and flag. Do not serve patients who have their weapons drawn. Do not stand cell on main lobby floor. Do not go AFK while on duty. That's away from keyboard. So that's 3-day ban, demotion, and all funds returned. Only 2 staff members may be at each desk in rank order. Up to 3 may line up down the hallway, also in rank order. That rank order from highest to lowest is brown, maroon, blue, white, and green. If your medication wait time is over 5 minutes, go on EMS or delivery runs. If the wait is under 5 minutes, wait in the cafeteria. Do not use the front door. Only rank 6 plus may enter through the front, and only rank 7 plus may use the front parking lot. Do not spawn the bus. Must have DCP, Deputy Chief Physician, or CP, which is Chief Physician permission, and radio checks are mandatory. When you see that radio check in progress pop up, you want to answer with a 10-4 copy. And another rule for HP is we are not allowed to stand on that back hedge. You will get a reprimand if you're caught on that back hedge, or if admin gets you, you could get jail, and that would be a dismissal from the faction. So that's that hedge out back there. Do you understand those? Do you understand those rules, or do you have any questions?
I understand.
Okay, who wanted to read the MD rules? Do one of you want to read the MD?
Give me 2 seconds. My phone cutting on right now. Nobody else will.
I think Terrence said he could read it.
Okay.
I can if I want.
Go ahead, Terrence.
So your MD rules are MD1, refusal to provide medical assistance, refusal to give medicine to civilians or resuscitate a person without a justified RP reason, provided there is no threat to the medic's life, example turf war, active shootout or standoff, punishment 1 reprimand. MD2, firearm usage, use of firearms by medical staff is strictly prohibited, punishment, dismissal from the faction. MD3, adherence to project rules, medical faction members must follow all established project rules, punishment from 1 warning to 1 reprimand. MD4, use of official vehicles for personal activities, personal use of official medical vehicles is prohibited, punishment 1 warning. MD5, issuing medical certificates, issuing medical certificates outside the hospital setting is forbidden, punishment 1 warning. MD6, medical actions during dangerous situations, selling medical pills or resuscitating players during life-threatening situations, such as firefights or other active threats, including to the individual being treated, is prohibited, punishment 1 warning. MD7, gang association and criminal activity, intentionally associating with gangs, committing major crimes, example theft, vandalism, murder, or affiliating with factions during events is prohibited, punishment, dismissal from the faction. MD8, disrespectful conduct towards colleagues and civilians, disrespectful behavior toward any individual is prohibited, Punishment, 1 reprimand or dismissal based on faction leadership's decision. MD9, non-compliance with orders, failing to follow orders or observe rank-based subordination. Punishment, 1 reprimand. MD10, use of personal vehicles for EMS work. Using personal vehicles for EMS-related tasks is not allowed. Punishment, 1 warning. Proper roleplay conduct, personnel must roleplay their duties appropriately, including medication or interactions, dialogue, example announcing assistance and checking surroundings during emergencies. Punishment, 1 warning. And MD12, improper use of tasers, attacking civilians with a taser, weapon, or physical force without an RP reason. Punishment, dismissal from the faction.
Thank you, Terrence. I'll follow up with the RPs. RP13, faction NRP, non-RP behavior within factions, including unlawful release of prisoners or execution of civilians by the police. Punishment, 30 minutes in jail or 3 days ban. RP14, sexual harassment, any form of non-consensual sexual actions, including simulation and explicit dialogue actions, use of ethnic and or LGBT plus slurs or excessive attention. All sexual actions require OOC consent. Such actions should not occur in public or frequently visited areas. Punishment, 60 minutes mute or 24 hours up to 30 days ban. RP16, disruption of faction operations, intentionally provoking faction members for entertainment or disrupting factions operations is prohibited. Punishment, 30 minutes in 1 state jail. RP16, criminal acts against emergency personnel. Any criminal acts towards emergency personnel are prohibited. Punishment from 90 minutes in 1 state jail to 12-hour ban. Do you have any rules? Do you have any questions or understand your RP rules?
I understand.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead. We'll ask you a series of 10 questions. Just answer them to the best of your abilities. My first question would be, why did you want to join the medical faction?
For one, I got tired of getting shot for nothing. And 2, I was told this was a nice way to have a steady income.
Awesome. Why is teamwork important in the medical faction?
The more we work together, the smoother things run.
All right. How do you show kindness to patients?
Assist them with their need and understand and have empathy for whatever they're going through.
Awesome. How do you stay calm under pressure?
Take a few steps back, breathe, and look at it from the other person's point of view.
All right. I'm now going to pass the baton over to Marty. And then Marty, if you want to ask a question or two, and then pass the baton, that would be great. So on.
All right, James. So, if you were on a CPR call, right, and you had Dr. Padman here, and you had a police officer, which person would you choose to resuscitate first?
Dr. Pyman.
Okay, I'm sure that's probably because he's one of us, right? So the whole trick to the question is you would pick up whoever is the red circle for your CPR call first, no matter if it's Dr. Padman, me, a police officer, whoever's under that red circle has to be prioritized first.
Okay.
All right. Also, what 3 areas do we not resuscitate civilians?
The the blue area, the gang member area, and out in front of the hospital.
Okay, well, you have 2 out of 3. The blue zone territories, around HP, all four, 4 squares of HP, and your army base is also the 3rd.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, no problem. So I'll pass the questions on to Terrence. You got a question too?
Yeah, I got a couple questions.
So my first question would be, if you're down on the first floor and you see Dr. Pyman and Marty going at it, arguing and just cussing at each other, yelling, what would you do in that situation?
walk up and ask him to take that in another room somewhere and not do it in front of everybody.
And it's a good suggestion, but the first thing you want to do is make sure your body cam's on so you can, one, record and report it. As well, then, yeah, ask them to cool down, and if they're not, please take it to the second floor or outside, or just anywhere out of the first floor, because it's not a place to be doing that.
Gotcha.
And then, second question, what day of the week can you spawn the bus?
I can't get on the bus. I can't do nothing with the bus.
Yeah, correct. So you're not allowed to spawn the bus at all unless with a DCP CPU permission, which you're not going to get here. So, yeah, never spawn the bus. And do you know what you'd do if you saw somebody spawn the bus?
Turn on my body cam and let somebody know that's above my level.
Yeah, perfect. Record and report. And I'll pass it on to Ariana.
Yes. So my question
Come back to the front, James, so we can stay in the record. Come back to the front.
So my question is, how do you handle mistakes at work? Because we're all not perfect. So if you was to make a mistake, how would you handle it?
First, admit to my mistake and then correct it and make sure I don't do it again.
Okay. And my last question is, how do you deal with a difficult coworker?
Only deal with them as a needs basis. If I don't have to deal with them, I stay to what I have to do. If I have to deal with them, I just be cordial until my task no longer has to deal with them.
Okay, cool. I'll pass my questions over to Kaylee if she would like.
Kaylee, do you got a question?
Okay, well,
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
If you see a nurse, a gang member, and a police officer, and a red circle, who would you pick up first?
I would go to the red circle first.
Okay, well, that's correct. Thank you, Kaylee. We're going to pass it to Isaiah. Isaiah, you got a question or two?
No, I had no question. Terrence asked my questions. He answered most of the other questions pretty much good. I don't have any questions.
If you don't
Just
ask,
give me one. I got to get at least one out of you.
if you don't ask at least one question, you can't be added as a shadow.
Oh, I'll give you one.
Just give me one.
Okay. Okay. We at the back at the desk, and me, you, and Marty at the desk. And Marty say, James, run out front right quick and tell the medics to leave the front area. Is that what you do? What you do from there?
James, you there?
James?
Yeah.
Did you hear Isaiah's question?
He said if it's... Oh, no, I can't go out there because it's gang members and stuff. I can't do that.
Okay, I just checking. I mean, Marty told you go out there. You sure?
Y'all ain't gonna do is shoot me. I can't go out there.
Yeah,
Okay,
and also,
just.
yeah, that was his little trick. I think that was a little trick question for
And
you.
if it was
not
all,
only just not for,
yeah,
not just not for gang members, but you just not supposed to go out that door. Period. Like we aren't supposed to touch that door at all as of now. As you are a medic, you will use the elevator back door. Rank 7 or higher can only use the front door.
it's 6.
Oh, 6. Sorry.
Only
can use the
only seven
door
only
and start
seven
use
and
the
up can
parking
use
lot.
it. Yeah, that's it.
Can I ask one more question?
No problem, because you could cover for the extra one we missed.
My question is, how would you handle a patient who is upset or angry?
They're not angry at me, so I'm gonna help them in a way that I can help them, and hopefully they'll feel a little better.
Say that again. You was breaking up on my end. I'm sorry.
They're not mad at me, so I would help them out the best way I can and hope they feel better.
But what if they did say they were mad at you and they're cussing you out and talking to you crazy? How would you handle it then?
Oh yeah, I'll just walk away.
Okay.
Don't forget to record and report if they get too, a little bit too vocal with their words. Just make sure you record and report, because you don't necessarily have to walk away from your job that you're doing the right way. They shouldn't approach you being disrespectful. Walking away isn't the wrong thing to do, but you can always record and report, and higher ups can get them removed from where they are.
Okay.
And if I'm correct, you still have to give them their med kit if that's what they need.
Not if they disrespectful, no.
If they're super
If they using
if they're super
disrespectful,
disrespectful, you kind of refuse them service. But just make sure you do have that body cam on before you refuse that service.
Okay.
Yep, I think that's good. This concludes your interview. James, you did well.